Here we have a presentation on securing airspace on 9/11. This lecture was particularly challenging. First of all, the SME had provided multiple media assets to incorporate within the lecture. So there are a lot of little video clips and audio clips that he wanted to include. And so I had a couple concerns here. My first concern was that adding all of these pieces linearly would disrupt the lecture flow and it would make the lecture very long. I was also concerned because the media could be quite unsettling. These were actual radio transmissions and video footage from 9/11. So I wanted to give the user more control over listening and viewing. I wanted them to be able to stop if it got too intense or to skip the media pieces altogether. So here's what I did. I added all of the media to the library. Let me just pull that up for you so you can see. Control-Alt-L. I added all the pieces here instead of adding them to the timeline. Instead, I kept the timeline reserved for just the lecture provided by the subject matter expert. I also added then buttons to activate the audio or video. So here you see one here that says play audio. I'm going to click on that and I'll show you the properties. I have on success to execute an advanced action, and here it's going to play audio slide 4. That's the script. So when a user would click on that button, it would pause the timeline. So that means it's going to pause the lecture that's being played. It will play the audio, and here it's pulling up this audio from the library. So it's not playing on the actual timeline, it's pulling it in, and then it will show a stop button. I'm going to close that and let me show you what the stop button looks like. Open the timeline. I have it hidden here. But when this button shows up, it also, if you click on it, it executes an advanced action. And this advanced action then is to stop the triggered audio. So whatever audio had just been triggered, it's now going to stop it. And it will hide itself so that you see the play button again. And it continues on the timeline. So it will pick up the lecture right where it left off. So this is what I did with all of the media pieces, and I want to show you in the film strip so you get an idea of how many. Every time you see a button here, that means there's another piece of audio or video that's been presented or shared by this instructor. So you can see there are multiple pieces. Even as we move down, there's even a YouTube video that's caught up, and there's some other 9/11 videos. And so this is how I did it. Made a very emotional presentation, easier to handle, and found a way to find all the many media pieces, make them a little bit easier for the student to digest. And that's it.